today's Armed Forces Day, make sure that you take time to thank the people that are serving in your life. They make a lot of sacrifices. Thank their families too. So I thought I'd share a few pictures of my favorite guy. This is when he was stationed in Korea. This is the only life we've ever known. Our active duty military make a lot of huge sacrifices, and so do their families. There are so many things that they miss out on because they're serving. Well, Miller is no longer active duty Army. He is a Department of the Army civilian and has actually deployed more that way. Loved Skype and text messaging. What a huge difference from stalking my mailman for letters. I guarantee you everybody who has loved somebody that was deployed or that was apart from them has had a countdown somewhere. Yeah, and the year that the Tigers went to the World Series, this happened. So I know several of my friends on here are military, so I just want to wish you guys a happy Veterans Day. And those of you who haven't shared it with me, send me your stories. So we're sitting at a ball game, and every time the batter hits the ball and it comes up towards us, they yell heads up. That makes no difference. They should say take cover.
Katie Miller's fam here on Snapchat. My name is Heath LeBox, and I'm in the Navy. Katie asked me to take over a snap and tell you a little bit about myself and why I serve. I've been serving with the United States Navy Submarine Force for about 20 years, almost. Get ready to retire next year. Love it. And this is a little bit about myself. I got to join the Navy right out of high school because I wanted something different. I was actually studying to be an architect, but I went to the Navy. The reason I did that was I lived in Pennsylvania and most of my family never saw outside the state, let alone the county. I knew there was something bigger, so I wanted to travel and see the world. Places like this, around the world 3 times, and even to the Arctic. You know, the North Pole, got to meet Santa. Doing it, I've come across a lot of great, what I call family, my brothers and sisters in the armed forces. And I have connections everywhere around the world, love it. But a lot of people don't understand the sacrifices that us service members, and more importantly, our families make. They usually just follow it up because they really don't understand with, well, you knew what you were getting into. No one knows what they're getting into, and that hurts. I can't even count the number of anniversaries, birthdays, and other celebrations that I got to miss because I had to go defend freedom so everyone could be at home. The time I lost, I'm gaining back because I opened up a home-based business, helping people build their home-based businesses using social media. I didn't get to see my little ones have their first steps, their first teeth. I was there for the birth. I was lucky. Most people don't even get that. Why? Because I want to be home with these 3 teenagers. What do I do here on Snapchat? I connect with other people, other entrepreneurs, home-based business owners, and on my channel I provide inspiration and tips.
Those are some baseball skills going on behind us, some mad planning. He has no idea I'm snapping.
Hello, my name is Rachel Miller, and Katie invited me to come over here and talk with you a little bit about Military Appreciation Day. Let's do this. This is me and my husband Rob at our wedding. He's been in the Air Force for 17 years this year. To describe this, being married to somebody in the military, it's never dull. There is never a dull moment. It can be really hard sometimes, especially when he has to leave. And it's, you know, I can do it. I can handle him being gone, but it never gets easier. You never really get used to your loved one leaving. And it really sucks when they miss big events, like our very first wedding anniversary I spent by myself watching Netflix. But I wouldn't trade this for anything. It's what he loves to do. He's truly fulfilled doing this job. And I have met amazing people and formed friendships that will last a lifetime. But I just want to let you know, when you do take the time to do something special for a service member or their family, it really does mean a lot. All right, I'm going to let you get back to your regularly scheduled program with the awesome Katie S. Miller. Thank you so much for listening.
All right, you guys, I am exhausted. I had to go in and work this morning for a little bit. My husband had a baseball tournament that I sat at, and then I just watched a neighbor's kid play. A couple things that I've learned today. I don't miss Little League Baseball. Even a little bit, I don't miss it. I also don't miss listening to the parents when their kids are playing. Not even a little bit. I'm really glad I got to share a couple really special friends on here, Heath and Rachel, sharing about their military life. I already shared what's hard, and they shared what's hard. But you know what's awesome about the military life? The friendships that you make. I have friends all over the world, literally. In fact, Trina Ruth, you know Trina Ruth, right? I met her because of the Army. The Army has been very good for us as a family. It paid for my husband's degrees, which is awesome. But it gave us a sense of independence, a work ethic, and strength that I don't know that we would have had. Thanks for checking in. Thanks for all the messages. I've still got to go through them. But if you're on my friends list and you're a military family, let me know. And thank you. I need this in my life.
Why are you wearing my shirt?
I need this in my life, Sandy.
You gotta tell me that.
Tell Miller I need this in my life. Oh my gosh, it feels so good.
She said, baby, don't leave, be home, stay close, be close to me. Boy, don't be gone, boy, don't be gone.